Hello everyone, welcome back to another YouTube video, and today we're gonna kind of do like a pointless mod, I guess you could say, and that's this right here. These are 2-inch wheel spacers that I bought off a buddy. These are Titans, and I got 4 of them. I don't even know if you can see me, but I got 4 of them for, well, each tire. So we're installing this on my 2008 Chevy Silverado. Has a 2-inch level kit by MotoFab, and kind of the fitment's kind of whacked, and get it dialed in and get it figured out. So let's start. So the first things you're gonna need obviously are your wheel spacers. I got my 19mm impact rated socket. I have a 7/8 socket for the actual wheel studs themselves, I guess the lug nuts themselves. So we'll need a jack, and first things first, let's get this thing jacked up. Start with the rear. If you're like me and you're working in the dirt, we're on a slight incline, so make sure you chalk your tires, be as safe as possible, because obviously you don't want to get hurt. So just keep that in mind, safety first. Alright, next you want to clean your mating surface. So let's clean it. Next, apply a little bit of anti-seize, especially if you live up here in the north. Just a little bit, so we don't get, you know, so we don't get on and then take them off here. We get to make a little bit of a difference. There's that. Now, we got a little bit of anti-seize. Now we can put the spacers on. Let's see how good these spacers look. Oh yeah. Well, these definitely fit. Alright. So they do fit, indeed. I don't have a torque wrench. I should. But basically now we can install all of the lug nut studs that it came with. We'll get them ugga-dugga to spec, and then we could throw literally everything back on. So. Alright, we're torqued to spec. Now we can apply the tire back on. Before we do, we'll just kind of wipe it down. Make sure our mating surface is good. We're gonna apply the tire or the wheel. Oh yeah. Messing the threads up, because that would be a bad day. And just like that, we're good to go. Now we just do the same exact thing for each one of the tires. Let's get it done. There we go. She's all wrapped up. All 4 spacers put on. Right now, they look really good. Ugga-dugga to spec. Probably should get a actual torque wrench on everything, but this is just for the video. I don't have anything that goes up to the foot-pounds torque-wise to spec these wheels out. But anyway, I believe we're good. We should be good. But it looks so good right now. Now the real the real kicker is so you're gonna rub. So let's turn her on, right? We're gonna turn her to there. Oh, we got plenty of clearance. Now I want to turn it all the way to the right. That's basically full bore, and you can see plenty of clearance. So no complaints here. Let's I guess we'll try out the left side too. All the way to the left. And looks like we're good. This is that Black Widow. Alright, so I'll show you guys something. There's one more thing we need to tackle today, or I'd like to tackle. And I guess I'll show you. So if we turn it, this is supposed to be straight, right? If you look at the front, all right, we're kind of turned in there, and that's going in the other way. So basically, we got one straight, we got one turning to the left, and the other one's kind of spot on. So we're gonna fix that, and this is how. All right, we got our wrenches. I picked 3 because I didn't know the specific size. 2 contractor bags and 2 straightish pieces of wood, and 1 Klein tape measure. Doesn't have to be brand specific. Let's get this thing turned around. We're gonna try to align it the best we can and save us a few bucks, so I don't have to go to a garage and pay 120 bucks to get it aligned. But I probably should. I probably definitely will. So let's do it. Got the wheel turned to straight. Like I said, that one's kind of crooked, this one's kind of straight. And what we do is we take a tape measure and go across each piece of wood. We're going to, I'm only going to adjust these torsion, well, whatever the heck these are, from the upper control arm, and get them within the spec just a little bit, just so it's straighter going down the road and my steering wheel ain't crooked. So I'm gonna tackle that and see how well we get it, and hopefully it'll improve the driving quality just by a little bit. Okay, so we got the truck eyeball aligned, and we got the spacers on. So the only thing we can do now, dang, look at it, the wheels, the tires fill the wheel well, like this way, I guess, horizontally, way better, and it's not too aggressive. I can't complain. But with doing the alignment, we'll see if that made a difference. I can see that's like really towed in. just from looking at it. So, like I said, I should call up the alignment shop and get that bulb squared away. Let's see how straight it drives now. This is straight. It looks like we turn a little bit to the right yet, but it's not as bad. We'll get it broken in, but oh yeah. I can full turn, nothing scrubs or rubs or whatever it's called. It's at least much nicer. Now that we're on flat ground, let's check it out. Stock fitment on as far as the wheels, I should have got 275s, 75, whatever. We're a little towed in here, but look at that. Look at that fitment. It just looks nice and aggressive. And that's a little towed in there. So we got a little bit of toe in, no biggie. Ooh, baby. That looks good. Nice and wide. This thing of beauty. It looks good. Let's go get some freaking B-roll. It looks sick. I hope you guys enjoyed this video of putting the spacers on the truck and doing a, I guess you could say, an eyeball alignment with the trash bags. I got it really close. It drives a lot straighter, so I really cannot complain. But all in all, I really should take it to an alignment shop and get that freaking dialed in, because it used to be pretty bad. I'm sure it still is now. But anyway, be expecting more videos on the Mustang, more videos on Hank the Ranger, and yeah, thank you for watching this video. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'll catch you guys later. Peace.